One Good Morning Britain guest told host Ed Balls that he was ignorant on the show on Monday and things in the ITV studio turned a bit chaotic. Susanna Reid had to step in and defend her co-host, as one guest clashed with him and another speaker during the morning show, writes The Mirror. Broadcaster Narinder Kaur was on the ITV show alongside The Apprentice star Thomas Skinner to debate whether we as a nation are ashamed to be English. Ed began, "The coronation of King Charles and the Queen Consort will be a lavish and grand celebration of our heritage. Lots of Union Jacks and St. George's flags on that day. But will it make you proud?" Apprentice star and proud Englishman Thomas Skinner faced criticism on Sunday for tweeting a photo celebrating St. George's Day, with some people online saying it wasn't a good look. "So are people actually ashamed of being English?" He added that Narinder's view was that it's hard to be proud of being English right now and that she worries the coronation is gonna make things worse. Narinder explained, "It's very hard. We should have national pride. I feel that every Englishman and woman should feel pride, but we can't feel pride when that flag has been hijacked by far-right groups, and what it actually represents is this ideology that by some virtue of a piece of cloth that we are superior to other nations. And conveniently forget our history of slavery links, of colonization, and a history of genocide and everything we've built up. England were the oppressors, they were the suppressors. England have got nothing to celebrate because they suppressed half of the world." Ed added, "We did save Europe from fascism by defeating Hitler and pushing him back." She shouted back, "It doesn't really work like that," and the pair began talking over each other with Ed telling her, "Just saying." Narinder snapped back, "It's not just saying, you're being ignorant actually Ed, Terry's ignorance in that because you're saying actually well we saved it from fascism, we did do that however you also should acknowledge how much genocide and colonialism and theft has gone on in this country." Ed replied, "You said there was nothing to be proud about being English and I'm saying." To which the guest interrupted, "But then you keep forgetting, Ed, you keep forgetting, Ed." Narinder then began shouting over him as he repeated his claims, before she told him he was conveniently forgetting about slavery and colonialism. Ed answered back, before she said, "It's that kind of ignorance I don't like, Ed," and soon the pair began repeating their points again. Susanna asked for clarification of her point, asking, "But Narinder, are you saying that because England was responsible for things for which we should be ashamed, that we should be permanently ashamed?" Narinder replied, "Not permanently, but I don't like this fingers in ears blowing raspberries." Susanna interrupted, No, but clearly Ed is not putting his fingers in his ears," as Narinder hit back at him again, calling his reply weak. Narinder went on, "As a woman of color I feel in this country, that St. George flag represents to me far-right, racism and bigotry, and what we should be proud of in Britain is we are diverse, we are multicultural, and the good people of Britain will always want diversity and multiculturalism." Narinder was soon calling out ignorant Ed all over again, before she shouted at Thomas as he began waving around the England flag. He told her, "Don't start on me." Susanna said, "You say as a woman of color you don't feel this flag represents you," to which Narinder said, "It's not inclusive." The host asked, "So what is your proposition, what would make you feel proud to be British?" She said, "I think all moderate voices need to become louder. We should be a more tolerant country, we are not that these days." Good Morning Britain airs weekdays at 6 a.m. on ITV1 and ITVX.